now we have covered a number of different ways so that data can be loaded into Power BI and then prepare for analysis, where we perform a number of different transformation. And now it's a time for us to get a glimpse into visualizing data, where we will generate a bar chart using one of the dataset loaded into Power BI, specifically the video game sales dataset. We are in the report view right side. There is a collection of tables. We have different fields of different right side collection of tables. We have different fields of different tables which we have loaded, and there is a collection of visualization which can we can create. Now just expand video game sales. Okay. Uh, and this of course contains a number of different fields here. This contains sales information for different video games. So for each video game, we have the genre of game. We have other information like amount of sales recorded of video games across different regions of the world. We have the sales in European Union EU. We have sales in Japan, Northern America and rest of the world. Our aim to generate a visualization which will allow us to analyze the aggregate sales across the different genre represented in this dataset. And to be precise, we will make use of bar graph to visualize this data among the visualization. You should see this little icon with two vertical bars, and this represent this one, and this represent a vertical bar chart. If we just click on it, well, a little area pops up. Okay. Within the report view, a little area will pop ups. Concrete this as a canvas where one or more visualization can be added and then can be configured. As for this one, we just if we just drag it along the corners, we can expand it by clicking here. We can just expand this bar chart, and of course as of now there is no data which is mapped to it, which is why it appears as a shadow of bars as mentioned earlier. The goal for us is to visualize the aggregate sales of video game over the different genres. We would like one vertical bar for each genre, and height for these bars will present the aggregate sale for that genre. And for this regard, I will draw your attention with configuration regard to the visualization. So make sure that the bar chart area has been selected in report view, and then we have axis section where we can drop one or more fields, and here where we can drop one or more fields, and these are the different categories for which the bar will be generated for our visualization. We would like the categories to be determined by the values in the genre column. So we can just either select them or drag and drop to axis section. So based on what we have learned so far, a different bar will be pointed for each distinct value of genre column of the video game sales table. However, the height, what we will do now, we will just simply add on here for each genre. So this bar, based on what we have so far, a different bar will be pointed for each distinct value of the genre column of the video game sales table. However, the height of these bars are effectively zero, so they don't really appear in our visualization. So we need to specify the values from which the height of the bar will be derived. Well, if you wish to see the global sales, That is the sales across each of the region of the each genre. So either we can select global sales or we can simply drag and drop global sales to the axis to the value section that we have it. Now, if I'm going to click it, okay. Now you will see this is our first bar chart in Power BI. So you will notice that there are total 3 11 bars here, and each bar point to a distinct genre in the dataset. We will just simply drag it little more. So what we will do, I will just try to extend it a little bit so we can see it in a better way. So this is our first chart, bar chart in Power BI. So you will notice that there are total of 11 bars and each bar point to a distinct genre in the dataset. And from reducing heights of the bars, it is clear that here it is reducing. It is clear that it has been sorted in the descending order. It has been sorted automatically in the descending order of the global sales. The labels associated with each bar are not quite visible in the view, but if you hover over the bars, the details will be clear, like here. First one, you can easily read the details of first bar for genre, shooter, and the sum of global sales is a particular value. This is an aggregate global sale for, is 257 for genre shooter. So the question you might ask is how exact it is aggregate of global sale. Well, I will draw your attention that in the field menu here you can change it to a different view. First, I will tell you the maximum sale is for genre for this one. You can see for genre shooters we have maximum sales. And the next one is for platform. Sum of global sale is 251.92. You can see. And the least value is for adventure game. And the sum of the global sale is 11. You can see furthermore there is some more sales for next one genre fighting. Sum of global sale is 20.49. You can see by hovering each of the bar you can visually easily see what is the sale and what is the information for this. So I will draw your attention that in the field menu here, that in the field menu global cell has sigma sign, this one next to it, and this represents the fact that by default when the global sale is used in the chart, summarization will be performed based on the axis you specify. In this visualization, the axis points to genre field, which means the value will be aggregated for each individual genre. When it comes to individual a particular field, then there are other aggregated operations which can be defined. Example, we have it point to the average sales rather than the absolute sum, but the default aggregation is a sum. So height of this bar chart represent 257 million. So when you have to individual chart, so when you hover to individual chart, additional information will be there, like here for gender sports. So this box represents all the information is referred to as tooltip. So it is often used to convey additional information about the details conveyed in the chart. In fact, this is something which can be configured to convey more. Get into tooltip configuration. In this demo, we can explore some of the other configuration. which are possible for visualization in Power BI. So for this, in visualization section, in second option here, this is where this is a format. This is where we can configure lots of details about aesthetics of the plots. This can include the colors of the bars. This can include colors of the bars, including other information which is visible. Now let's say we would like to view aggregate sales data associated with each genre, not by hovering over the individual bars, but by simply glancing at the chart itself. So what we will do? This is something which can be accomplished by turning on. This is something which can be done by turning on data labels, which is switched off by default. So if I am doing it on, you will notice that some numbers are already available there, right on the top of each bar. However, in this view, the text is not quite visible. I will just minimize this filter view. So if I minimize it, you will see you may expand further and you have some more detailed chart. So size of the label can be increased or decreased according to your convenience. So this all representing interactive nature of Power BI. Not only by, however, it is possible for us to check on chart to zoom in or some specific categories. So now we have an idea how visualization can be generated. Now let's focus on visualizing addition on charts itself. Now we have global sales recorded. What if you have also wanted to view aggregated sales on a specific region? So friends, till now we have generated basic bar chart. Now if we want to do some additional modification in our bar chart, I will continue from this point in my next video. Till now I hope you understood how to generate bar chart, basic bar chart for any given any table you have loaded into Power BI. Thank you so much.